hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I slept the whole morning through. Good morning or good afternoon. I fall asleep. I just woke up literally about 10 minutes. I just washed my face and came here to do the video with you. And I guess I needed my rest because the whole weekend was busy. Thank you, God, as we were busy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday working, 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 working. And good morning, Govindasai. Welcome to the coffee break. And to whoever lands on Facebook, if you're watching now. So I was not going to do the video because it's so late. It's almost 1 o'clock. Normally these videos come out at noon. Hi, Janet. Uh, Good morning or good afternoon. Anyway, I wasn't gonna do the video because I'm thinking, it's so late, and my husband convinced me. He convinced me. He says, "No, no, no, do it. It's only 15 minutes," and I'm like, "No, it's 30 minutes." So anyway, I have prayer for the week for all of us. And by the way, thank you to all the people that joined me on the very many activities of the weekend. We were at Maliway Brothers. I had some private sessions on Saturday, and then yesterday at the eclipse season at the Palms. That was so much fun. Learning I think it's called shuffleboard game at the Palms. That was cute. That was fun. I would never knew, and there was a tournament, and there was all this. Um, Very good vibes with the people playing there, and with the vendors. Everybody was super nice. So I really appreciated that event. By the way, speaking of events, um, this coming weekend, there's a lot of events. First of all, the Earth Day celebration with yours truly at Maliway Brothers, and you can find tickets, you know where. And also at the Joinery Earth Day Market. So I'm gonna be busy. And then what's next? On Saturday, because I have those two events. Um, the Earth Day Market at the Joinery and the Maliway Brothers Earth Day Ritual. New Moon Earth Day Rituals is a combo. We have very good cards for this week, and I'm so very happy for the cards that we have today because look, we have the Three of Swords reverse. This is a card of normally heartache, betrayal, um, not love, but despair and suffering. Um, it's quite literally, this is one of those from the Rider-Waite-Smith that is very visually accurate as a betrayal, as a heartache, as a um, gossip sometimes. And if you ever had a reading with me, um, I said it's not so much of, oh my God, how could they? But it's like, oh my God, how could they? It's like our mind is super hurt. Our mind is kind of like relieving the betrayal, the heartache, the situation that caused pain. So having the card reverse, think gravity. Think about the weight of the swords. And have you ever held a sword in your hand? The actual swords are so heavy. I don't know, but they're probably 15 pounds. 10 to 15 pounds. I don't ask me when and where, but I was able to hold a sword, a replica of a actual real sword, and they're super heavy. So thinking about how heavy they are, when you look at the image, think gravity, right? Those swords are coming off. And quoting my dear friend, colleague Christian Ortiz, the holes on the heart are doors to transcend, to move forward, to go elsewhere. So reverse the card represents lots and lots of healing and opportunities to move forward and move away from the pain, move away from the hurt. So me thinks that this is a very good card to have today because it's saying whatever was hurting, whatever caused us pain, whatever caused us to go, how could they, is moving away and it's going away, and we are on the mend. We are healing. The second card totally confirms that because is the Two of Cups, or as I call it, the true lovers, because the actual card of the lovers is more about self-love and self-reliance, if you will, self-fulfillment, knowing yourself, making the right decision on your own. And this one with the two people with cups is actually two people sharing their love, two people sharing their lives, two people quenching their thirst with each other's cup. So this is actually sharing your life, sharing your emotional well-being, sharing your emotions with somebody else. So yes, I think the reading for today, April 17th, has a lot to do with love and love in relationships. Now, how do you live your love and how do you live your love in relationships? That's completely different. It's not always a boy and a girl, boy meets girl and fall in love and blah blah. It's different for a lot of people, and for a lot of people could be um asexual. It could be a very platonic. It could be friends who love and support each other. So it's not necessarily always erotic or romantic. It could be a deeper connection that don't need eroticism or choose not to have that so-called romantic component. But it's definitely two people sharing love, emotions, and that bond that keeps them together. So however that applies into your life, it could be a relationship with your priest. It could be a relationship with priest or priestess or whoever is your spiritual guide. Um, it could be a relationship with your roommates or your best friends, or it could very well be, of course, a relationship with your husband and wife or spouse, or different partners, or one partner, or your primary partner. I mean, there's so many ways that people have relationships nowadays that I don't even assume ever. And that's why I'm telling you, it could apply to a myriad of ways that we relate. All right, so I'm gonna pull an oracle card, and this one literally glued itself to my hand. So you're not gonna believe this. Two loving birds, and it says, "Don't take anything personally. Embrace your freedom." You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. Weren't we just talking about couples and relationships and not possession and all that? And look at the look at the drawing, at the image that we have. So you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you, regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life, which is very much what we were talking about this, guys. Now, tell me how this happened. Oh my goodness. Such is tarot. Such are the oracles. You cannot make this up. All right, folks, I will see you on Saturday at the Earth Day Market at the Joinery here in Chicago, or at 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., I think, 7:30, I don't know, at the Earth Day Ritual at Mallyway Brothers. It's going to be a new moon Earth Day ceremony, and I hope you can join us. It's going to be so much fun. All right. Thank you all for watching, and until I see you on Wednesday at noon, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.